hear any higher bids? Going once. Going twice.
Are you interested in it? $1,000,000 soles. Don't worry, I'll take care of the payment. May you have pleasant dreams tonight. Allow me to be your guide through a most delightful holiday in Sapphire Isle. Come closer. Don't be afraid of how I look. Tonight, embrace your eternal slumber!
Do I hear any higher bids? Going once. Going twice.
Are you interested in it? $1,000,000 soles. Don't worry, I'll take care of the payment. May you have pleasant dreams tonight. Allow me to be your guide through a most delightful holiday in Sapphire Isle. Come closer. Don't be afraid of how I look. Tonight, embrace your eternal slumber!
Do I hear any higher bids? Going once. Going twice.
Are you interested in it?
Oi, oi, oi. We are back and we have indeed somehow managed to make it to 15-8. I can tell you all about the team and the scuffed where we got there, but first let's get through the usual greetings, make sure we have everybody satisfied. So Emilian, Bombocat, Konstantinos, unknown, Lodgeable. Welcome, welcome, you know the deal. Indeed was good. Oh my. Hey, Diogenes also. Morning, morning. And yeah. You know, also, I'm a bit scared. Wanna know why I'm scared? Look at our clan bosses. We're fighting level 200s. And I don't even know if they're like any different. But the level is at least scary. Hey, Heaven Doll. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, the level is at least scary. Afternoon for you. Oi. Yep, yeah. I mean the highest HP is on fight 1. 47.9 milliones. Was my team for the fourth one? Probably the same we ran before, and I would expect hopefully something like 8 million. Can DOT one-shot 200? Probably if you have the right awakenings, but the highest any one of us was able to do for the round was 30 million. 30 million by Chigistar. With a Transcendent Noah, a T Amy for the pushback, a T Hearty as well as a Del Carlo. So if you're wondering what level does it actually take to make it, are you really at 90,000 BP already? The answer is not really. Not really. So we have 2 units at 160. We have 2 at 158 and 1 at 159. Now let me actually show you the team. And also why I'm so confident in us at least standing a chance. I haven't attempted it yet, right? It would take all the fun out. But yeah, I think I can show it to you in the tower. Let me show you my team that I used for the last couple stages. It is peak engineering, and it is definitely the way you're meant to build a team. So this is the team I've been running, which is 80,500 PP with Acapella as the tank and Starry-Eyed to make sure Acapella just doesn't fall apart. So yeah, I've somehow made it to 15-8, tanking with Acapella and healing with Starry-Eyed in a rotation that looks like this. So we started with Acapella, then with the Starry-Eyed, and then with the Lamia for the heal. We have Delay and Lorelei with the basic hits and the sleep. And then if we need it, we have a Dalcalo. But you know, we actually take out Dalcalo for the trial units, because chapter 15 has a lot of trial units, and that is also the reason why I feel confident in at least attempting 15-8. So I'm not going to show you the story, there's something going on, but look at this. We're fighting... I don't even know what we're fighting. Alright? I have no idea what the hell this is. It is some type of double saber electro giant booby person, but yeah. So the reason why I'm so confident is because we can take out Dalcalo and add in level 200 Incendiary Agares. Huh? Isn't that something? Level 200 Incendiary Agares as a trial unit added into our team. That is why I'm somewhat confident. We might still get cooked, we might still get whooped, but it is at least pretty interesting. So what does this boss even do? I don't know, let's check it out. Infuses a Thunderblade with electric essence to enhance skill power. Breaking the Thunderblade will temporarily grant electric essence. So make blade go boom. Okay. Channel Silver Voltaic Beam at the target for 10 seconds, can be interrupted after taking damage, so make it go boom. Deals strong magic damage across all enemies and applies a stack of induction. Not good. And Blake plants his Thunderblade, dealing strong magic. Probably again translation error, it's probably her, right? To all enemies after short periods, draws the Thunderblade a storm and deals magic damage. Yeah. Hey, Shiraz. Shiraz, Glass, Ginja. Thanarius. Naturalist. Lone Wolf, the usual Allure also here. Yeah? Is there more skills? Hello? Click, click. Oh shit, you're right. Fuck no. What is this? Deals weak magic damage. If Blake Thunderblade is in an electrified state, Thunderstorm. Even more induction. Performs 8 attacks on enemies. Damage and induction. And also immunity control, attack speed down and damage taken up. When induction inflicted converts to stun, hypertension. Fuck. Do we need a Seth? Hey Jin, what's up, what's up? Yeah, it's going quite well. I hope we can beat this, because then we can check out the loot. We can check out the loot of the 4th boss, and we can also check out the highest Time Worn stage possible. Yeah, I don't know what this boss does. We haven't tried it yet. But keep in mind, we have the power of level 200 Incendiary Agares on our side. How could we ever lose? Also, Lorelei is kinda useless here, but we don't talk about it. Alright, let's check this fight out. Alright, and then we just... Can we aim at the sword? Do we need to look for like a specific tell? Maybe? I don't know. Go Lamia! Make him suffer! Looks good. Oh shit. What the fuck? Huh. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think we lost someone. Didn't we? Alright, hypertension is almost full. We're getting hit for a bunch of damage. How exactly they expect us to do enough damage to break through here? I don't know. But the vessel holding electric essence will take damage over time. Use the ultimate to get rid of electric essence. Aha. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Totally not concerning that we're down to 3 units. And the hypertension, yeah. Looks good. Seems fine. Perfect. Alright, nice. Good start. 14-3 and 14-4. I mean, 14-4 is all about trying to delay, right? Like trying to stop Joanne at every single point of opportunity. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay. I guess maybe we don't aim as much and we just hope Lamia carries us. You know, like we just give ourselves some healing, apply some shields, and then we just Lamia into him, her, I don't know, person, right? And then hope we can somehow destroy the Thunderblade fast enough. Did we already lose someone again? We did. Okay. Looks like we might want to save our abilities. Like, just don't use a lot and just wait for the purple bar and then just spam it all. In hopes of that allowing us to continue living. So using a cappella should be fine. That's a lot of stuns. Okay, and now we try to interrupt. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. So much for interrupting. Lorelei just got smoked. You think Agaris is gonna do much? Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust Trial heroes, you know? But we can try. And though in general I don't trust Trial heroes. They always perform below expectations, but sure. Maybe he's different. Maybe he's built different, you know? Also, how can we make sure who Kayn might work? Absolutely. How can we make sure who gets targeted by the boss? Like, can we just do this? Just like throw Agaris at her? I mean, Seth for cleansing the induction seems really nice, you know? Is it necessary? I don't know. But it seems really nice. Nice, already 30% hypertension. Couldn't imagine anything better. Why is it always Lorelei dying? We don't have a Seth. I would have to actually go out of my way to pick Seth from a coffin. But why is it always Lorelei getting targeted from his abilities? Her abilities. You know what I mean. What even is this? Like, yeah, Janet's silver voltaic beam at the target can be interrupted after taking sufficient damage. Yeah, sure. Where's that damage coming from, though? Where is that damage coming from? That's what we need to figure out. Yeah, you think it attacks like the lowest leveled unit? That could be it. Maybe. Okay, now it's Lamia getting targeted. Maybe it's like the... No. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
This is quite interesting.
Moonlight revelation.
Interesting. Now it's a cappella. Okay. Okay, now Agaris is just getting hit, yeah. You can use his ultimate for free. Dude, if I knew what the fuck was going on here, right? Like, holy, what is this? I don't know, people. This might not look like something that happens today. You know, I have that slight feeling. Slight feeling that maybe, just maybe, this isn't happening today. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the boss is definitely more complex than anything we faced before. I am kind of tempted in just getting a Seth from the coffin, throwing her in instead of Starry-Eyed. We would take a significant hit to our BP, that's for sure. But we would at least be able to get rid of the induction stacks. I don't really see a way for us to do this cleanly with the induction stacks being a thing. Or maybe I'm just missing some kind of like major gimmick mechanic that turns this whole fight easy. Yeah, I don't know. But also, I guess we're a bit underleveled, right? Technically, we're like 14k BP off of like the recommendation. The only reason why I even thought this might be possible is because we had a trial unit. Okay, we're attacking Agaris. That is beautiful. We can lose Agares. Like, if we had to pick someone we can actually lose on purpose, Agares would be prime choice number 1. Damn it. They go so quick. Like Lorelei, she just disappeared just like that. Ooh, what a waste of Acapella's ult. Yeah, but 2 HP bars though. Could be worse, right? I mean, 2 HP bars. How many HP bars are we starting on? 5.
Shall be punished.
Huh.
Guess I'll get a bit serious.
I don't know. maybe. Yeah, probably not, but you never know. There might be some hidden secret. Probably not, no. I wonder if it's random, like who gets hit by the laser. Because this is definitely not Agares this time, which is bad. Okay, this time we were able to break her Thunderblade. So maybe if the next one could target Agares, that would be quite nice. That's the wrong guy, girl, person. We definitely want an we definitely want a Steroid ulti leveled. Or not leveled, ready for when boss does crazy moves.
This is quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what's going on. One of the reasons why Lorelei is here is because she's our second highest BP, right? That's one of the biggest, like, qualifiers. But yeah, but who will we be running? It's not like we could run Daikalo to like turn the boss. Extra healer. Our only healer would be Edina. And it will look something like this. We would go from... Oh, this is somewhat possible at 86 to... Yeah, maybe, I don't know, bro. 79. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we can definitely try it out. It's not like it's gonna hurt us. Van Helsing. Sure, we could try a Van Helsing. Hey, we take it. We attacked Agares. Nice. Oh shit! Yeah, Lamia dead is. Not good. Wait a few days and then use her. Which talent is important to level on Lorelei? Basic attack, I would say. If you want to get the most out of a Lorelei, I think it's the basic. Because it goes to like pretty ridiculous multipliers. And the ult is only like the first hit damage. Here you do get more value out of it. Yeah, I mean, is there another purifier outside of Seth? No, right?
The hour of execution has come.
Moonlight revelation.
Yeah.
Listen to Faye's solo performance. Flow of time.
Let's see what Mr. Van Hey can do. Maybe he'll surprise us, you know?
Solo performance. Flow of time. And return what once was. Evil. The flow of time. And return what once was.
Even with the Starry Eye cheat, we're barely surviving this. Yeah, I don't know. Damage just doesn't seem to be there, huh? English, their new game? What? You know, if all dupes to break the 201 in theory, just have to pick a cappella from the coffin? Nice. The boss at least says, they would be immune to damage taken up.
Shall be punished.
Yeah, but we don't have a Seth, right? But yeah, here it says immunity to damage taken up, but it still worked for like the last one. How good will be fleeting Bella on a scale from 1 to 9? Minimum 7? Why not? Because we would use our coffin to get her. That's a good team. Bella, Aeona, Acapella, Cici, and Noah. That's a nice team. Does damage down work? Oof. You cleared it with that team? I mean, we can check what others used. Let's see what was the lowest BP someone beat this with. 66,000 and then the featured unit. Alright, let's see. How much BP do we have if we take out the featured? 66. So it should be plausible. Okay, 65.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
The lowest it was ever cleared with was 66.4. And then the open spot is obviously yeah. Yeah, we got those hair jeans. That's it. But nah, looking at this, they're all using the extra unit until these guys, right? These guys, they just do it themselves. Oh, we can also see if we have some crazy people here. So we have Kid Black on 94k total. We have I have no idea at 92. We have Dream Over at 103. We have Kletka at 110. Nope, no die. We have Prototype at 95. Kyoki. Holy! How much is this? 136,000 power? Everybody over level 200? Oh my. Oh my. That is the final end boss. That is the final end boss of players. Yep. God damn. Very dedicated free-to-play player. Yes, he got his daily harvests in, for sure. Then we have an 88, 107, 96, 124. Everybody level 190. 92. 98. Yeah, that's some crazy work. How many gems is max refreshing? I don't know, maybe 1,000? 1,500? So it goes like 50, 70, 100, 150, 200, 250. It's like 1,500 to 2,000. But yeah, I mean, this is clearly every single pack in existence plus bonus, right? This is clearly every single pack in existence plus added things on top. Damn, that is high. That is really high. Time to recruit him. Time to recruit him. Yep, min-max. Yep, every single pack on day 1, every single pack on day 2, every single pack on day 3, every single pack on day 4, every single pack on day 5. That is min-maxing, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's rushing through everything in existence, huh? So the real question here is, can we get lucky in a way that we beat this stage, right? Like, is there a rotation in which we win by, I don't know, sheer coincidence? Yeah, that's what you would think, but this stage actually is a stage rather than a BP check somewhat, you know? But yeah, you would think it should be possible with only like a 10 to 11-ish% drop. But the only reason why we have such a small drop is because of the featured unit at least existing. But yeah, us losing Lamia, we cannot. Have I played AFK Arena before? No. I thought about it at the time, but I didn't like it. Didn't want to try it. Oh, you might be right. But no one was using Bella, right? If we think about it. If we think about it, like if Bella was such a cheat code. Oh, she is such a cheat code probably, huh? Let's see. Is everybody using Bella? So here's a Bella. No. Yeah, as long as Bella can actually take a couple of those shots with her summons, like if they attack the summons instead, then it would be a whole different story, right? Still don't know what to do with your ancestor coffins. Same. I wish I knew what to do with mine.
Cash only, no credit.
We can try it, right? It's not like we actually have something to lose. In that game, you'd sometimes just retry stage like 20 times to win because of RNG. Yeah, might just be the case here. What you mean trick with Bella? Use the Bella ult to hopefully like absorb the ability?
Materials for my merchandise.
Yeah?
Need help, little one?
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
So you think if we time Bella's ult properly, that we can absorb the lightning ult onto the summon rather than one of our units. Is that it? I think around now is when the first laser starts. So it went on Stereite. So we have to do it the moment the laser starts. Is that it? Is that even possible?
Deviants shall be punished.
We can try. And let's see what happens if you actually change this with like lower BP. Kinda curious.
Those who don't know
We could look at the timer, right? The time should always stay the same. So if we just look at the timer when the boss uses the abilities. I think we should just take a look at the timer, right? We just kind of play it normally, look at the timer, see if it's like every 30 seconds, 40 seconds, or the like, and then... Let me guess, it's 30 seconds after start of the fight? No, it's not 30 seconds. Almost though. It's like 29. Yeah, it's time to log in, people. It's time to log in.
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
that's not a customer.
326? Alright. Alright. 326 then. Like, technically speaking, we don't need a Blood Moon, right? Like, Blood Moon is not gonna do a whole lot for us. Too late. Okay, so it has to be like 27 or 28. Drop at 28? Alright, alright.
Shall be punished. Moonlight, that's not a customer. Evil. That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
Yeah, bad rotation early. Is it possible? I wish I knew.
Those who don't know success.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We are about to find out, aren't we?
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
I guess we're about to find out.
That's not a customer.
So we just go in. We make sure we are all nice and healthy.
That's not a customer. Sorry, we only have one item in stock, and that's death.
What do you mean it's tricky? You have it confirmed? Is it possible? Yeah, exactly. Are we just grasping at straws, or is that something that is actually working? Right? Because if this actually works, then I'm willing to try. But if we're just doing this for no reason, then that would obviously be a bit unfortunate. It's just a little bit. Oh, wait, hold up. Is it the fact that it is based on distance?
Sevians shall be punished.
Does it hit the closest entity to the boss?
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
That's not a customer.
Because if it's based on distance rather than timing, then this would make this whole shenanigan a lot easier.
We only have one item in stock.
Yeah, I mean technically she's the most, like she stands in front the most, so it has to be out before 29,
Don't know subservient.
and we just have to make sure that the summon is the frontmost thing.
I'll get a bit serious.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer. That's not a customer. Sorry, we only have one item in stock. And that's that. That's not a customer.
Yeah, I don't know about this. Yeah, I don't know.
Those who don't know subservient.
Target's the first ult user,
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
so we would just want to start off with an Agarus ult. If that were the case.
That's not a customer.
I don't know.
And that's that.
Like, clearly the summon doesn't count. Right? What you mean you told me it's very hard? This doesn't even look possible. Like, it's very simple question. Did you manage to hit the puppet with the laser? Right? Do we have proof that this shit is not just a dream?
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
Otherwise, we can try as long as we want. Can we out heal it? It gets stronger every second, so no. No, probably not. There is a trick though, and that is do enough damage to just stop the laser. But yeah, that's not really a trick, eh? That's just basic stuff. What you mean don't let my dreams be dreams? You're just talking about miracles that don't exist. You're just giving us hope where there should be none. You're just playing with us for no reason. Especially if Bella gets stunned. Then we're really in difficult territory. And we can make it target lasers 100% random targeting and summons are useless. I mean, we can see if it's 100% random targeting by just making sure that we don't move anybody in any way, shape or form, and Agarus should be the guy in the front. Alright, let's see. Who's the closest or who's the furthest here? Who should get hit by the laser right here? Should be Aeona, right? If it were like furthest target or like closest target. Yeah, I mean, it's Lorelei. I guess you could excuse it by like saying they're all in a row, but yeah, I don't think this works.
Those who don't know subservience.
I mean, look at it. You really think, you really think this looks like it's possible? I don't know. Yeah, but if we use a taunt, we're still going to lose a unit, right? Like the whole thought process with Bella was the ability to sacrifice something that is not one of our units. Because as far as I can tell, we don't have the DPS. Yeah, we can see recent clears, right? This is definitely not a Bella. This is not a Bella. This is a Bella, but did Bella actually do anything here? How would we know, right? How would we know? It's time for the greatest hero ever to arrive, trust me. He's going to save us single-handedly. It is Friedrich, the greatest hero ever. At least like this we can take a look at like the proximity idea.
Moonlight revelation.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
So what if we bring a melee unit?
Listen to Fate's
Yeah, still targets someone else.
solo performance.
Yeah, we're getting 800 BP if we go from 160 to 161. I mean, that means we're like a day or two away from getting the stage done. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Can we visit PvP shop? You don't get the same rotation as anybody else. It is random, right? We have Sorcerer's Ball, Enchanter's Ball, and Assassin's Ball. You probably have something different. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. There should be a special boost for breaking through the barrier.
Visit. Do remember.
But I just wanted to do it without, you know?
Is something happening?
Just wanted to do it without. That would be great. We do have the resources to break like a few units through, but we don't have the pure blood. We don't have the pure blood to make it happen. How's Clan Hunt going? It's these bastards again. It's always these two. Always these two. But yeah, the noticeable fact is that every single one here who has beaten it was level 161. Maybe there is like a giant stat boost.
Punished.
But yeah, if we sort by low to high, it is 161, right? As like the lowest level to be done with this stage. Yeah. If only I knew. Some people in your guild don't read the info and bring in a full... Yeah. But you know what could also be the case? They just don't have a healer left anymore, right? That's not something unusual. That you've played like one or even two fights and then you just don't have a healer or anything proper left. But yeah. What the fuck is this? Silver and Scarlet 15.8, the internet's limit with high forgiveness, original tactics. Shouldn't I take that in like a translated form if it was for like Bilibili? I don't have access to Chinese web browser. You would have to give me the link. You don't even know what your guild is doing? Yeah, I don't know what our guild is doing. You do have a coffin. Why wouldn't you get a Seth? The reason why I wouldn't get a Seth is because I could also just get a T. Amy. Right? You're just getting carried by weights? Good stuff. That's what you need. Why did they only have 4 units? It's because of the trial unit. If you beat a stage while using the trial unit, which trust me, starting from chapter 14, always use the trial unit. The trial units have a bunch of BP, right? So if you use the trial unit, then it obviously only shows 4 units rather than 5. Yeah, always use the trial units. They have more BP than your other units. Like for example, compared to our Acapella, we actually gain like 4k. When you get the coffin, you're gonna get Tihati. Understandable. She is by far the most valuable out of them all. At least with everything we know so far. Yeah, at least with everything we know at the moment, she is by far the most valuable. Hey, honey. Hi. You're done with Seth? She needs to go away. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we can interrupt the laser. Ayagaris does nothing. I don't know if you've paid attention, but using Ayagaris ultimate on the barrier did like 1% barrier health per second. Right? This Ayagaris, while he does have high BP, by no means is he good enough to fight on a deficit. Alright? This Ayagaris might be dealing damage, but only if you're either very close or potentially even in a surplus of BP. Otherwise, my guy is not doing anything. He's not even tickling the boss. He's healing the boss, so they say. So, but yeah, even with perfect RNG though, I don't see us beating this, considering the fact that we have to break the Thunderblade to get rid of the attack. We can only do that once. We only have Agaris to block the laser once, and for that we have to hope the boss is actually targeting Agaris. And then any other laser after that, we're kind of just done, right? So yeah, for this next one, we can just destroy the Thunderblade to make sure we don't lose someone. But what do we do now, right? Like now we don't really stand a chance. There is no Thunderblade to break. It's just a bunch of hopelessness. Oh, we did get very close to breaking the bar though.
Solo performance.
Yeah, it's probably the closest we'll ever get. Right, Lorelei, second highest BP on our account. Should I level tier 7 gear up to 5? First regretted guide was just like to level 2 max. I mean, for now, it's not like you're gonna unlock any better gear anytime soon. So you might as well. I don't think it's that close, people. Like, yes, we got somewhere, but what about the rest? What could have went better than this run? You know? Like, what could have happened
I guess I'll get a bit
better to like make it realistic for us to beat it here? We got the first target on Agaris, which is perfect. We got the second thing destroyed with a Lamia, which was perfect. Lorelei got hit as the next target, which was probably the best thing that could have happened. Maybe Agaris getting hit could have been a bit better, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. This was a series of very lucky coincidences that still didn't lead to victory. Have I tried Jinx Selena? I mean, you put her into a team and then you pray she stays max HP, otherwise she's kinda useless. We don't necessarily need more dupe characters, what we need is a couple more level ups. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look like we're gonna get this today.
The longest journey.
It is what it is. But what we could try is the Time One Mausoleum. But I wanted to wait with the dailies, you know, in the hopes of us clearing 15-8. It's just probably not gonna happen. So maybe there is no reason to wait with the dailies, huh? Her heal just like acapella? No. Alright, let's go over Jinx Selena together really quickly. Number one, we currently don't have upgrades because as far as I can tell they come from the second storyline as well as Nightmare. So it's going to take us quite a bunch of days to get hers. Purifying the laser stun and reverting HP would be OP. Oh, absolutely, but that still wouldn't stop us from getting one shot by the laser. But yeah, what Jinx Selena does is quite simple. It's all about this special, right? Every 4 basic attacks, she restores 20% of her max HP. When her HP is full, she heals someone else instead. When you cast your ultimate, you also cast the special. And when you cast the ultimate, she applies all damage taken up 30% for 8 seconds to the target and then like shoots a crossbow bolt. And that's it, right? That's all she does. So if you're looking for healing, not only is every 4 basic attacks kind of really slow, but she also only heals someone else if she's full HP. So if there's like any source of AoE damage or even like a tick damage, she's always only gonna heal herself, right? So yeah, I don't know. She doesn't quite scream overpowered. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we can try taunting the boss and seeing what happens. Why not? If you've brought it up multiple times, might as well, right? Might as well. Hey, Deep Ange was good.
Those who don't
Might as well let curiosity win and show you what happens.
Joining formation.
Need help, little one?
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
Moonlight revelation. Against the flow of time and return what once was. Flow of time and return what once was.
Judgment gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So taunt doesn't cancel it and it still just becomes stronger. Yeah. Yeah.
those who don't know subservience shall be punished. For what?
Okay, how much divine blood would this be? We need 7,000 for each and we have 5 of them, so it's 35,000. We're currently sitting on 13,600, as well as also another 12,800 and then 78 and 300. So we're sitting on 13,200. We currently have
For what? You don't look like much.
We currently have 7,000. We have 13,000. So we're looking at still missing like 9,000. Yeah, the laser is disgusting. The laser is disgusting. It just goes zzzzt, and you either stop it or it stops you. Yeah. Damn you, stage. I really thought maybe, you know, maybe we could just beat it quite easily considering we were somewhat close. But, 160 it is. You're happy where you're at? Nice. That's good. Yeah, so for us, our main goal is breaking 160. Yeah, break 160 and then figure out the rest. Clan Hunt, we're probably gonna finish like second or third. So even though we're currently on first, we have day 3. There's still 2 more days. So it's gonna go day 3, day 4, day 5. And I'm pretty certain they are just gonna get their shit together. Like Eden right here. Because they have all the scary people, right? They got like this 80 guy. They have this 92 person, another 80. And the 124, another 80. And then 107. So I do believe they can take it. Yeah, you're finally here when it's not several hours in? Nice. Hey, it's at least technically speaking 2. This is crazy. I can't believe we spent an hour hitting that boss and we got nowhere. That's unbelievable. I cannot believe we just can't fathom us just going in, hitting the same boss for an hour and just walking away with nothing to show for it, huh? All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, clan chat, right?
The hour of execution has come.
Yeah, and also especially once you're just always stuck on stage 4, on stage 5, and then stage 4, and then stage 5, and stage 4, and stage 5. I can understand that, like, to a degree, a certain fatigue definitely sets in. Because it's like the same stage, and they just crush you, right? Time to just log in for 30 days to raise BP passively. Don't forget to do your Time War Mausoleum. That's the real BP. Hey, Brodem, thank you so much. The game plan is to try to keep this on. And you know what? I hope I can get myself a bit more motivated for the next coming days so we can finally start that like Ancestor series, right? So what we're going to be doing is we'll be taking 6 days straight of covering every single Ancestor in detail, because every one of you always likes to know about their shiny toy and what you could do best to use them to the highest degree. So yeah, we will be doing 6 days straight of a Ancestor a day. Now, how do we determine the order? Do I just like maybe I just do it randomly. I don't know. But yeah, I really like Lorelei in Time One. Not because she's particularly strong, but just because she looks visually pleasing. This like dashing around and just like, yeah, just like running around, dashing around, hitting people. Yeah, she's always gonna be in my Mausoleum team. Yeah, I like it. I really like this. And also I want to finally get her evolved item. The game never wants to give it to me. I just want to see her, like, you know, get stuff done. And also there's a couple items that I would like to get to make her even stronger. So we're looking at the melee artifact, which should allow her to hit more enemies. We're looking at the exclusive artifact, and then also the one that summons like a blood pool below. Because that blood pool also like follows her. Hey, there we go. We have the artifact, the base one. So, alright. Let's make sure we get this somehow sorted. Move this over. Put it in. And we're looking for corals and pearls. Corals and pearls. We should be able to do that. Corals, nice. One more. Now we just need pearls. You don't have a dupe of her. You don't need multiple dupes, right? Yeah, the story is fantastic. The story is fantastic, but I need to find the time to enjoy it, you know? I have all the story ready. I just need to click on every level again, and then I'll be able to re-experience it. I just need to find the time to enjoy it. Come on! We are almost halfway done. Where is the pearl? I just want a pearl, huh? It is not meant to be. There we go. Hey, in her siren form we deal cone-shaped AoE damage with both basic and special. Huh? And we also have the enemies have a chance to explode. Wait, when? Sorcerers and enchanters, okay. Alright, let's check this out. Let's slow down time and let's have a look what she does. Alright, we go in. Come on, out of here. I need to watch. We need to have a look. Oh, wow. Come on, kill them all. I wonder if she'll be able to like stay there the whole time, if we're lucky. Like she always should stay like 5 seconds more per kill if Van Helsing doesn't steal her kills. Get him! Get them all! Yay! This was pretty close to the end of this fight. But yeah, I really like this. I just really like this visual aspect of her being there. And also I have an excuse. I can always be like, yeah, look at these boss stages. You obviously need a good single target unit to take care. So, right? It is totally justified having her in our Time War Mausoleum squad. Totally justified. 100%.
And that's done.
The only issue is if there's not a lot of targets for her to hit. But yeah, we now have the blood vessel thingy below her. Nice. So yeah. I don't know, I just like it. It's fun. Alright, and let's get the kill with Lorelei right here. Ka-ching! There we go. Isn't it over? Yeah, it is indeed over.
Did we overdo?
Do I only play mobile games? I mean, I only actively cover currently mobile games with a PC client, but I do obviously play PC games if I have any free time whatsoever. Yeah, indeed. So the items I like for like my dream Lorelei setup would be this one. Medical syringe. All melee units create blood pools around them. Entering the blood pools take damage while unit recovers HP. Increases range, damage and lifesteal. Very nice. Then this one. Enemies have a chance to explode upon death. Also very good. Throat cutter. All melee units now deal damage in a cone. This effect has a probability of damage twice. Very good. And then yeah, this one doesn't work. Do we have anything new? Card skills that deal fixed AoE damage in an area? No. When enemies approach the rift? No. Ranged basic attack? No. I mean, this is Van Helsing Prime, right? A chance to trigger a chain lightning effect on up to 3 targets upon hitting enemies with ranged basic attacks. And also look at the bonus. 105% physical damage bonus. This is Van Helsing Prime artifact. Periodically ice trap, random location, slow freeze. All melee units create a circling fireball that launches upon hitting an enemy. Nice. And also it's magic damage. So yeah, we definitely need to get this one at some point. And then basic items is obviously just used to like build towards the better items. Alright, 17 hours of pure blood. How much higher can we get with 17 hours of pure blood? As well as, let's make it 18 hours of pure blood.
Is something troubling you?
Alright, another unit to 160.
Is something troubling you?
And a unit to 159. We're close. So we now have 3 units at 160, 1 at 159, and 1 at 158. So I would say by tomorrow, we might just be able to break through 1 or 2 units through the 160 benchmark to hopefully somehow give us access to 15.8. Huh? So it looks like a tomorrow project. Do we have anything else to do? We have our ancestor. We could open these ones. Random ballsies. Yeah. Also, we haven't been doing our towers. Huh? We have not been doing our towers. We've been slacking hard. But they also aren't a priority. 200 isn't the cap. It has to do with, let me show you the feature.
Wander around aimlessly.
So let's first collect our expedition rewards, 50 Gemaroonis, a bunch of Goldaroonies, some Divine Blood. Here, you see this button? Right? You see this button right here? What this does is change the way you level units. As far as I can tell, you're going to pay like a one-time sum, and then you can increase your level by 1 for everybody. Does it require any more copies? No. Still only requires 3. So, yeah, it's just... I don't know. I don't even know what you want to call it, but yeah, that's the way it is. I mean, the same way that, for example, in Nike, there's people running around with level 400, right? So we get there some point. Yeah, exactly. Then you're leveling the tree instead of every unit one by one.
The longest journey begins with a single step.
Very simple. Buy every single pack related to resources since day 1. You player ever played Nike? I'm familiar. I'm familiar enough with the game concepts to see the parallels between this game and Nike. But I do know that at least here we have a more generous approach in regards to the 160 wall, as well as also the perfect shards, but I heard that they fixed them. So perfect shards now also. Do I have a free-to-play account? Yes, we do. And I guess we have to do our dailies there. So let's quickly do Restless Spirit 1. And then we can swap over and play our, I don't know, 10-day-old account? Maybe 11? I don't even know. But yeah, we do have to make some progress there. I was able to, I think yesterday we almost slacked off. Almost. And that is, we did our dailies and all. But we didn't do our clan war attacks. So we were a bad clanmate. So we have to rectify that mistake today. At least to some degree. The absolute best deal is there is a monthly card. You buy the monthly card for $5 and it yields you 5,740 gems for $5. You do have to log in every day for 30 days, but it is by far and so far out there the very best deal you can get yourself. $5, 180 gems a day, as well as a 330 bonus upon purchasing it. Right? Yeah, I mean there also is like this reoccurring $1 pack that you had like on the very first day, but yeah. Wait, what is going on with this boss? Yeah, trust me, the higher your level gets, the weirder these bosses start to feel. Like, I still remember the time when we were level... yes, we are on the same server. We somehow ended up on the same server, me and him. But yeah, it really is a level thing. Like, once you get to like level 140 plus, the boss becomes manageable, right? Before level 140, getting any fragments isn't really realistic, and this is by far some of the best pieces we could have gotten. Tier 8 ring, because we have a lot of Tier 8 headgear already, and like Tier 8 armor wouldn't have been all that great anyway. So yeah, I guess we got lucky somehow. I mean, let's see. So we have level 3, a level 3, and then my Bloodborne ring. My level 5 Bloodborne ring. Oh no. Yeah, level 5 Bloodborne Ring barely loses out against tier 8. Just barely. You don't really need her. Like, we've been investing a lot, alright? We've been investing a lot into Lorelei. And I gotta be honest with you, you don't really need her. But the most unique part about her, what's the highest tier for gear? Tier 9 faction gear. Tier 9 faction gear. Hey Yukina, what's up? So, the most unique part about Lorelei is this. When she is in her siren form, she releases this mist. And when she releases mist, sleeping enemies don't wake up. What that refers to is, let's say someone sleeps, and then you activate this mist, it extends the sleep by another like 11 seconds. So whenever sleep does become viable again, or is viable, that is something that is quite unique. Okay, it is a bit weird to say considering there's only 2 sleep-related characters at the moment, but yeah, right? So this would be like one of the reasons to at least have a copy. And then also you have a pretty nice shutdown. This rectangular area ahead of her save is actually quite big. And this like 4 stacks, so every 4 basic attacks you're getting a 5-second sleep. It is actually quite nice as like a off DPS, just like as a passive effect, right? Would 8 million on Blade of Tempest be okay, or should you try more? Eusteria, Iona, Decalo, Thibaut, Ressa, Geraint? No, that's fine. 8 million is really good, I would say. You don't really have to try to go that much further. When's the collab with? You know, I think we're both people that don't necessarily rely on collabs all that much. So whenever there's like a fitting topic, we can probably figure something out. But at least for now, I don't see it as all that necessary, right? I don't see it as all that necessary. Yeah, I think we're all both on the more solo side of things, huh? No problem. Okay, we did the 2 mod. Yeah, you want to see Arena? We got a bit screwed over in Arena because we've been playing Clan Hunt so much. We've been playing Clan Hunt so much that we just got whooped, right? Because we've been shifting gear around all this time. Our Arena defense just got cooked, right? So it's time for us to get some fights in, fight back up through the rank. Ooh, oh, I thought we could level up the ult. Yeah, the next target might very well be Van Helsing ult to 5, but I also have to keep in mind we need some skill resources so we can test out.
Anywhere you want to go?
So we can test out what's her face? Cyrene. Right? We do need some skill resources so we can test out Cyrene. Thank you.
Is something troubling you?
Okay, now we also need Augustine. We need Augustine in prime condition. What artifact for Ressa? If you can ensure that there are debuffs, go with Poseidon Skull. But if there are no debuffs, and especially once you level it up, Philosopher's Stone is going to be the best. Because once you get it to level 5, she'll be able to easily and very easily trigger this artifact effect. Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant to say. Alright, Augustine, where are you? You are hiding here somewhere. You look fine enough. He'll do his job. So now we just go into Arena and we hunt for people that have number 1 more points than we do, and number 2 use the Van Helsing in their defense. Like this guy right here. But he is using a couple Transcendence. So I don't know if we want to challenge him. I mean, I kind of do want to challenge him. I just don't know if we'll come out successful. We still try though. We'll still give it a shot. Okay. We pull in Van Helsing. We have
Need help, little one?
Cyrene ready, Lorelei ready. And then Old Order is this first, second, third? Maybe? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Alright, we were able to get rid of enemy Van Helsing. Unfortunately, we've taken quite a bit of damage in the process. And his Lamia is currently wrecking us like there's no tomorrow. So I guess we've lost. Happens. We probably should have used Lamia instead of Lorelei. I'm not quite sure what Lorelei was or wasn't able to do for us here. But I have the feeling that she didn't do a whole lot.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
Let's try the same thing again.
Raw materials for my merchant.
So we pull Van Helsing, we have our Bella, we have our Lamia, we have our Order. Maybe we'll try it without Augustine ult. Does it work when I give Daikalo the Poseidon Skull that she gets the boost when she applies her debuff? Yes. And especially if you have the leveled up Poseidon Skull for whatever reason, then she would also get the damage buff. Right? Yeah, this is not good. What is meant to happen here usually is Van Helsing kind of like gets shut down. Right? That's the base plan. Van Helsing gets shut down because he's like so close to our unit, so his effective range gets reduced. What's currently going on is not quite that, but Lorelei is carrying with her sleep, so yeah, we take those. What's a strong tank meta? I don't know. We tried a really tanky team, but it's probably going to be Bella plus T. Amy plus a Stereite plus a Seth and then maybe a Lamia. That might give you one of the most disgusting defensive teams possible.
Raw materials for my merchandise.
Want my help? Just know I always collect what's owed.
That's not a customer.
You put a Lorelei a minute ago. Nice. Congrats. Ooh. Lorelei was disgusting here.
Where violence and conflict intertwine,
Furtag.
abound. Care to give it a try?
Furtrag. Huh. Interesting name. Krillox! Can we beat Krillox? We at least have to try. We kind of have this history where we just beat Krillox just because we can. Not because we should, but just because we can. So let's try and see if we can beat him one more time. Oh, our ult order. We didn't change our ult order. We're probably gonna lose. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Lorelei actually came in really clutch with the teleport to Van Helsing. So I guess it did save us in the end. So yeah, we take it. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Is Seth better or Asteriite Iona? Both are hella annoying to face against.
Twine.
Like both just suck as opponents.
Give it a try.
But I've seen more Stereite Aeonas becoming so tanky that you then end up losing the fight. What did she do to that Agaris? Not that it really helped much, but yeah, she basically one-shot Mr. Agaris there. That was a lot of damage. Yay! Says T. Amy? Absolutely. Like, T. Amy is just so damn tanky.
Great riches abound.
She's just so damn tanky. Ping pong. Yep, not even close. It's not like his Van Helsing shot our Van Helsing first or anything. No, 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 no. Pure lies. Slander. Slander, they say. Ooh, do we have summons? Can we summon? I like summoning. Oh, no summons. No summons. Oh. So yeah. Is it a good idea to get Tihati on the selector? It is probably the best idea. Like, as far as I can tell from everything we've seen over the last almost a month now. If we're exact, it's like 25 days. Right? She's by far the strongest. She is by far the strongest. Should we do our Blade of Tempest attempt? What? Huh? What is this? No! You see what I see? What is this? Who thought this was a good idea? Where are my guild coins? Why are there no rewards for eliminations on this difficulty? I mean, I can get it to a degree because most guilds might not make it to round 16, but still, where are my guild coins? Aww. Oh man. That's sad. Yeah, I guess now we really have to rank number 1, otherwise we're not getting any guild coins. But no. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't think we're gonna rank 1. I think we'll be like top 3 minimum, but anything after that, I don't know. You don't have Tihati though, then get Tihati. Tihati's fantastic. Wait, Tihati, then Seth, then whatever else you're missing, and then Lemine? Oh, shut up. Lemine is cool. We tried so hard, but in the end it didn't even matter. Exactly. That is exactly how I'm feeling right now. We tried so hard, we got so far, but in the end it did not even matter. Obviously not everyone is at 450 yet. I don't even know if you're meant to be at 450 at the moment. Should you switch Lemine for VH? VH is awkward in story. I wouldn't try pushing story with the Van Helsing. You want to get Hot Vampire Lady? Good idea. Any idea when is a new ancestor coming? I don't know. If I had to take a guess, Halloween? Trust me, Lemine is... No, I love a Lemine. Shut up. Lemine is my favorite ancestor in the game. That has nothing to do with her being my only ancestor for like 2 or 3 weeks. That has nothing to do with that. Lemine is the best ancestor in the game. Trust me. She's incredibly overpowered. She is the pinnacle of human evolution. People that say she's good are coping. Aww. Aww. Oh, also, for those of you that were here, she's sitting now. She's sitting down again. She is not, yeah, like the table is not gone. It's back. The table and the chair are back. She's not standing there menacingly. She's decided to sit down again. Also, let me play you a couple of the voice lines for Affinity. For, yeah, for her. Let me tell me what kind of vibes you get from those. There's a very specific vibe that she's tending to. You might be able to get it, or yeah.
Looking to be spoiled, little one?
Do we have? Oh fuck! Why is nobody always telling me that I have desktop audio disabled? We've been here the whole time without any audio. Man, I always disable it before stream because otherwise the in-game music is on the start screen and then I always forget to do it and nobody tells me. Nobody tells me anything, man.
Looking to be spoiled, little one? Is this as far as you'll go? Or shall I show you how it's done? Do you wish to be held, entangled, while sinking into the deep sea? Little one, would you like to become my family?
Yeah, because I enabled it now. It was disabled before. But how? Or did I not disable? I don't know. Did I just... Man, this is confusing. My software just told me that desktop audio was disabled the whole time. But I don't know. Was it? Yeah, the Crucible one. But I just don't know if we can... Crucible is so random, man. Crucible is just build 2 half-decent teams and hope nobody kills you, you know? Best characters for Mausoleum, Van Helsing and Lemine. Van Helsing, Lemine, Acapella, Bella. Don't use Stereite, you don't need her. So yeah, Acapella, Bella, Van Helsing, Lemine. Those are like top 4. Yeah. Pick any of those and the rest is kind of up to you. You can use whatever you want. It's not that difficult. There we go. Now we look a little bit more human. Or we could look anti-human. If that is desired. Haha! I'm not that old. I still have some time. But that is obviously a good idea, don't you think? Alright, we have something to do on the free-to-play. We've been slacking a little bit. And that is a good reminder. So let's get to business. We might even be able to do some summons. You never know. You never know.
Silver and blood.
Yeah, no. I don't feel confident talking about a game that has already died once. You know? Don't really like the idea of covering a game that has already gone end of service. Legit deleting probably millions. I don't like it. It's a bit doesn't feel too good. But I also didn't ever really think about the game in a positive way even before that. I heard a couple decent things. I've seen a couple decent things, but also the concept of seasons. Didn't like it. Even if they're now still keeping seasons, but like taking less away from you. I don't know. Not my type of deal. Ooh, we could buy a Lamia spirit for our non-existent Lamia. That's great.
Please come again. We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come back.
So yeah, this is our current progress after... Bella can tell us how many days it's been. 11. So this is our progress after 11 days, or start of day 10. 126 on Dalcarlo, 120 on everybody else. With enough Divine Blood to push a character past 120, and also some Divine Blood related resources in the bag, you might say. They already end of service. Yes, the game came out 2024? Might have been 2023 or maybe 2024. Yes, we will do a tier list video, but every one of you asked me to wait until we can cover Bella, Lorelei, Cyrene, and then also, I guess, Pavana all in one tier list. Yeah, they re-released this week, but when did they first launch? Was it 2023? Yeah. It was 2023, and then they held on for like half a year. And my transfusion tree is only SRs? Not quite. But mostly, yes. So, our transfusion tree consists of Dalcarlo, who we can get to 160, Darcias, who we can get to 160, and Augustine, who we can get to 160. And that is because we've pulled at least 2 extra copies of them. But then the rest is filled up with SRs, yes. So you can see we've pulled 2 extra Darcias, 2 extra Augustines, but we have 3 extra Dalcarlos. Yep. Yeah, only US was shut down, but you could play the rest until relaunch? I mean, that still means it was shut down in the end, right? Like, even if you had your account up until relaunch, it did get deleted. You weren't able to, like, carry it over. No, I don't want to get into any more of the Guna games. All right, I'm quite happy here. I don't need any more. What's the current artifact ranking? Philosopher's Stone, Eye of Truth, Debuff Artifact, Summon Artifact, Tank Artifact, Healer Artifact. Yeah, you got all your stuff on the new server. But then why make a new server? Or like, why play if you could also just compete against guys who've been there for like 10,000 years? We're talking about we're talking about Dragonair. Someone asked if I was actually interested in playing Dragonair. The answer was yeah, no, not really. Okay, people. Yeah, I think we can pull an SSR. We only have one 10 pull, so I'm not even gonna bother. Is it possible to play this game free to play? Absolutely, this is our free to play account. But Dragonair free to play? I have no idea. You would have to ask someone else. 100%? Okay, 100% is good. See, this just takes the fun out of it. No music means you already know you've lost. Or better said, having music enabled. Okay, we have our coffin. What are we gonna do with the coffin? Are we going to pick ourselves a Van Helsing? Maybe. We really should. Hmm. Not the first coffin. You have to go with Acapella or Stereite with your first coffin. Going Van Helsing before you have Acapella or Stereite is a big mistake. Big mistake. Don't do that. Pick Mass? Nope. As M.Asif her ass might be, I'm not going to pick her. We cannot get a Lamia dupe there. We don't even have a Lamia. We could get a Bella dupe, but we might as well be better off just getting a Van Helsing instead. Oh yeah, then it's fine. Oh yeah, let's just go with Van Helsing. You can never really go wrong with picking a Van Helsing. Mass makes you uncomfortable. How could that ever be? That is so absurd. You must be a weird person. Right? You just must be weird. You're probably the only one that ever felt like this. But nah, I'm there with you. Mass is a little bit on the weirder side. As Bando VH. No, there's probably gonna be a lot of people that are with you on the Mass is kinda sus side of things. Hear you out? I mean, you know how you properly use hear me out? You say hear me out, but then you also say what we're meant to hear you out for. Otherwise, you say hear me out and then we have to wait. We have to wait for you to post the second sentence. So why don't you just start it with hear me out and then tell us what we're meant to hear you out on? Or you just say it and then you put hear me out behind it. Now like this, we have this like awkward period of silence where we're waiting to hear you out, but there's nothing to hear you out on. So might as well give us your take. Might as well give us your take. Otherwise, we won't be able to hear you out. So yeah, we're meant to like someone, right? Let's like Mr. Sayadina. Yeah. Oh, why don't you try typing it out, Tumus? Huh? I think we're all very, very interested in your opinions on massive assets. Might as well, huh? Go for it. What's the worst that could happen? You know, what's the worst that could happen? You can't get past 13.5? Trust me, 13... if you can't get past 13.5, 13.6 is not going to be any better. 13.6 is not going to be any better. 13.5 is no stage that is like special in any way. You just really have to upgrade your levels a bit. Get a couple... the new Selina's Lowly's Lover's Dream. Yeah, I don't know. I find the new Selina a bit weird. I'm probably not the only one. But, hey. As long as some are happy... Stuck at 14.1. Yeah, 14.1 is just a big power jump. Your online footprint is already cooked. You don't want to mess it up anymore. Fair. Fair.
Don't come too close. I don't want...
What low price packages and passes are worth it? I don't know, talking about those $10 to $12 thingies. Okay, sure.
Please come again.
Luckily for us, we have all the offers in the world right here. So we can talk about all the potential offers because we don't have any of them bought anyway. So this one's quite good. Castle Courtesies is quite good. This one is pretty fucking good. Right? Like, if this one is pretty fucking good. This chain pack, not really. Especially this one, like the 34 one, it's a bad step. 5 summons for 579 if you want to do some more premium summons. But no, the most important ones are these. Castle Courtesies, True Embrace, Monthly Pact, and Journey Together. Yeah. Dalcarlo is amazing. Dalcarlo is amazing. She is fantastic. We were in the middle of doing something, right? We were in the middle of doing something. Ah yeah, thinking about ascending units past 120. So let's reset Dalcarlo, get her to 120 again, but this time just 121. Because we're already at the wall, we can try pushing story a little more. If we can get story maybe a little bit further, then we can get more value for our items. So we need 4 story pushes. We need 4 stories cleared, otherwise this is not going to turn out well. Have I done the event stages already? Oh, at least you'll be able to be happy when you pull her from like shards and stuff. Ooh, extra rewards. So that means we've at least at minimum missed a day. That is sad. Sad news. Yeah. How dare we miss out on 250,000 pure blood? Unbelievable. Too much clan war, not enough grinding. That is the mistake we've made. Whee!
We still have a long.
Transcendent Hearty.
Don't come too close. I don't want you to get hurt.
With the butterfly wings. A very pretty visual effect. Very pretty.
I've always been right here by your side. Don't come too close.
Oh, absolutely. You can get them from normal summons. See, this is what like a perfect reroll account looks like. You start the game, you play the tutorial, you get around 50 summons. Within 12 minutes, you do as many summons as it takes for you to walk away with a Transcendent unit, or better said an Ancestor, which are kind of like their own faction. And yeah, and then you just see how long it takes. So you can go right here, you can go to Ancestors, and then you have 6 different ones. For whatever reason, we already have 4. But yeah, any of those. Transcendent Hearty, Transcendent Amy, Lemine, Incendiary Garrus, Transcendent Noah, and Seth. I think there's some theories, but it depends. Like, if it's a vampire, we probably already should know who it is. But if it's like a church-related person, maybe we don't know them yet. And I've seen an interesting lore bit on Twitter, and that was, we already know the calamities. So these guys are obviously here called like Seed of Plague, and then like Seed of Famine, as well as Seed of Death, right? They are the calamities. But then there's also like like 7 different ones we don't know yet. You got a Thibault? Yeah, that's perfect. You can carry on with Thibault. Thibault's awesome. Everybody loves Thibault. Oh, did I download that lore bit on? I mean, we can go through it together. It was quite interesting. It was about seven things about the lore of Silver and Blood you should know. Yeah, this one right here. I think it was done quite well. All right, so 7 core concepts you should know. Number 1, the first entity in the universe to become conscious is Aeon. She defined time and order, so Aeon is female, which means there is a chance for us to get the legit God of Order as a character. But yeah, the continent we're on is called Menexus, and Seth was chosen as a representative, and she created the Tempest Church, which reveres Aeon, and there are secrets that Seth holds that nobody has discovered. So far, so good. Next up, we have the differences between blood. We have black blood, which is vampires. Then you have silver blood, which is church. And then you have crimson blood, which is human blood. The church is whatever, but no, it's about this one. This one. Here. This thing. There are 4 calamities, namely death, famine, war, and plague, along with 9 yet to emerge scourges. So they're already hinting towards 9 special name type enemy vessel pullable character people, you know? So, yeah. But yeah, we have death, we have famine, we have plague. So we need war and we need these scourge peoples. Yeah. So we'll have to see what comes from it. We will have to see what this turns into, if it actually turns into anything. Anime Bloodborne. Ooh, Daikalo Dupe from Perfect Shards. That is in fact peak. That is in fact peak. Where were we? Exactly. Summer event. We have some treasures to find and some people to bonk. This one is really sneaky. Like the one they added today is really sneaky. This treasure right there, very hidden. Really sneaky. But where's the 12th one? We probably already ran past it. Ah, there it is. There we go. Alright, now we just need to quickly finish Whack a Siren. Hey. Ah, and another stage. Whoops. Come on, we can do better. Ah, that should have counted. This was definitely more. Hey. Horrible on mobile? Yeah, could be. It depends. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no. Someone's clicking. Yeah. Yeah. Might as well just click anywhere on the screen at this point. Like every single one apparently contains someone anyway. Yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Come on. 2 more. Shit, I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this, but we have to. At least at some point on the other account too. Annoying. Okay. I think we're finished. Mostly. Random summon! Shit. At least we're building pity for Bella. You know? Right? At least we're building pity for Bella, so that's good.
A fulfilling day indeed.
No bad? Bad idea? Yeah, probably. It would have been even more disappointing on the Bella banner herself though. But yeah, we probably could have done something better with the gems. You might be right. Yeah, you're right.
Is something troubling you? You can confide.
Yeah. What you could try is for when you play the event, you could go into graphics and you could set it down to like very low. And you could technically reduce the frame rate, and then maybe that would help you like tap them a bit better.
The longest journey.
Alright.
Ever ready to slay those who defy?
Do you wish to glimpse?
Perhaps there is still a chance to break free from this
Ever.
cycle.
Alright, let's see how far we can make it in chapter 13 until we get stuck.
As you wish. As you wish.
This is quite interesting.
Moonlight
That's not a
revelation.
customer.
Revel in death's embrace.
You're finished. That's not a customer.
Flow of time.
Kiss of fate.
Whoops. Been a while since we were in chapter 13. But yeah, we should have just saved Daikalos ult. Yeah, we can do better than this. You just had Lorelei duel in PvP and it almost ended poorly. Yeah, that is almost to be expected, huh? There's a lot of RNG going into Lorelei confrontations. Why are you doing stage 13?
Chariot in hand.
Because we are in stage 13. I know it does say attempt 15.8 on the stream title, but unfortunately we didn't manage to beat it and we're now on the free to play doing our dailies. So sorry for the cause confusion. We weren't able to do it. We failed. We might need a day or two before we stand a chance beating 15.8. You know, it would be so cool if we could replay story chapters. Because we could, for example, also like level our units back down, like reset the units and then play with like level 80 units against one of these bosses, but you cannot replay story stages. So I wish I could just jump back to chapter 13. That would actually be kind of fun, but that's not possible.
As you wish.
That's not a customer.
What was our goal? 4 stages, right? If we can beat 4 stages, we might get 1 or 2 more divine blood out of our resource chests. So let's see if we can make it happen.
With the chariot in hand. As you
You saw Tihati with dupe? Yeah, I don't know how we ended up in a situation with the Tihati dupe, but it happened. And I'm all here for it. I like the crabs. The crabs are chill. You just hit them with a bunch of crits and then they just fall apart. See? Totally worth it. You got lucky today, you got your 3rd copy of Daikala and your 1st Lamia. With Lamia you were able to finish chapter 12. Nice. See? 100% worth it to beat the stage. We went from 32 to 32 an hour. Perfection. You're starting to believe you can't do story without Daikala? We done it. But yeah, a massive increase in divine blood earning.
That's not a customer.
Massive increase, so they say. The crabs are cute? Yes. Yes, very cute. But it's with a B, not with a P. It's a crab. C-R-A-B rather than C-R-A-P. But I like him. They also don't look as menacing.
As you wish.
That's not a customer.
No. I don't think so. These worms, yeah,
As you wish.
they not tasty. They big sad.
Very useful, my merchandise.
As you wish.
This is quite interesting.
That's not a customer.
So many enemies. Too many enemies. Probably gonna run out of time even if we do survive. Yeah, especially with the nasty shield barrier. Might be possible if we manage to keep everybody alive, but any tips for 14.6? 14.6. Was there anything special? Oh no, Hati, she died. So Joanne is 14.4, Thibault is 14.5, 14.6 is... Is it just a standard stage with a lot of tough mobs, or was it actually like a specific boss? We lost Tihati again, huh? Tough mobs? Don't touch the thingies in the ground. Use the ultimate of Starry-Eyed Iona whenever the birds are flying, if there are birds on that stage. Any other pieces of wisdom? Yeah, no, it's most likely just gonna come down to a bit of BP. I don't think there's like much you can do. If you wanted to, you can go into this setting right here. So you go into the stage, and then you head over to right here, and then to the letter, and to BP, and then you sort low to high, and then you kind of see what they might have done differently to you, to maybe get an idea, but it probably won't change much. Yeah. Probably won't change much. Probably won't change much. If you're level 200, it should be easy. Yes, it is very easy if you're level 200. So why don't you just level to level 200 and then you should be fine, yeah?
A fulfilling day indeed.
Okay, so we have 1 on 120. We're probably hard mode. What about hard mode? We can beat hard. We can beat hard too.
As you wish.
Maybe we cannot beat hard too. Is that everybody?
That's not a customer.
60 seconds for Bella to solo this. Probably not. Kyoki is level 204, free to play, so anything's possible. Yep, seems about right. Seems about right. Seems fishy. Why? You really think that's fishy? No way.
We still have a long journey ahead.
Hey, chapter 3. Sure.
As you wish.
That's not a customer.
Stamina refresh? Yeah, sure. Stamina refresh. Exactly.
That's not a customer.
Hey, the very first blue mob that isn't actively suicidal. That is crazy. You don't see those all that often. The only reason is because they're actually ranged rather than melee.
Did we overdo it?
Alright, this is probably it.
The longest
So we can now open all our Divine Blood resources that we have. Which is 125 hours. Plus... I don't know, 14. Plus a couple days worth. Some extra stuff. Maybe some pure blood too. Maybe some gold. We might need some soli. Alright, let's see how far we can go. We have 1, 2 at 121. This is number 3.
Holding orders edict.
And we're getting close to number 4. Not bad. Which means we can take the remainder of the resources we already have and just dump them all into Daikalo.
Hope leads to the star. From atop the tower,
And this is how you cross 10,000 BP.
a vision of the
See, super easy. You just do it. Ah. Super easy. Super easy.
Don't wander around aimlessly.
Okay. We want to make Daikalo happy and preferably everybody else too. Let's see. She's not happy. Let's go! Yay! No! No! Yay! Do hero levels of gear upgrades give more BP in general? Gear upgrades are separate from levels. No matter how high the hero level is, gear upgrades always give the same amount of BP. But the higher the level of the gear, the higher the BP they give if you upgrade them, if that is what you were asking.
These are all my spoils of war.
You don't know where to use your gold? Yeah, upgrade your gear.
Don't come
If you don't know what to do with your soul, just upgrade your gear. It's not like it's gonna get lost. The experience is going to get transferred over anyway. So, you know, might as well. Might as well. Yeah, but I'm expecting he already finished the observatory. If he's wondering where he should use all this solely, I'm estimating him to have already finished it. What do you do when you have not enough? You pray to the high heavens that they have mercy upon your soul. And then you're gonna do dailies, weeklies, and scrounge together every penny you can. And then you're gonna get there one day at a time. Rob a bank? Yep, that is also a totally valid approach. I've used that back in 1999.
Nothing troubling you. You can confide in me.
Totally. Hey, Zevlasky, what's up? Throw money at the problem. It doesn't just work 99% of the time. Here it would even have a 100% success rate. I just don't know if that is what you really should be doing. Okay, so we're in chapter 13. We're in heart 3. We have 41,774 blood power. Aren't you 24 or something? Exactly. That is why I haven't quite done anything in 1999. I'm not even 24, but still, it is always interesting to think about what I could have done in 1999. I don't know what I would have done in 1999, but I could have done something. Okay, you're not missing anything. This game really puts you on hold waiting for resources when you hit challenging content and need BP. Pretty much. Pretty much. It is the concept of the idle system. Stuck? Okay. Close the game. Shh. Wake up and continue. Huh?
Facing a powerful enemy.
Let's see what we can do in Clive. Mr. Blade of Garnelon. It's not like we have a lot of units, so... I mean, obviously there's certain things you can do when you're stuck, like for example pre-preparing resources to break through level limits like 120, 140, 160, taking advantage of event shops, making sure you always push your story so your idle level is highest, but yeah, there's also things you just can't fix. Yeah, I mean 12-hour limit, you don't even have to play the game, right? You could technically just like open it real quick, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people wishing for a 24 limit, and I do see that would probably be quite useful. Come on, there you go. Let's break through this thingy. Very nice. Did you know he's finished? Crazy, right? Oh! Come on. Get rid of them. There we go. Nice. That is about expected. Maybe we would have been able to, yeah? You're glad you found this game. We played AFK Arena for years, but it didn't have a story. Now you have a story to focus on, and you can be happy. I do hope they increase, like, the voice acting efforts, huh? But yeah, we can be happy with 5-star. We might be able to get to 6 fragments, but I gotta be honest with you here. The difference between 5 and 6... Ooh, what is this? They changed the layout. Interesting. It doesn't tell you anything though. You cannot click on it. But I guess this might help some people. Eh. Quick slay. Aww. Quick slay. Aw, thank you. All my homies hate thank you.
Don't come too close. I don't want.
Yay, shiny gear. We can finally get better shiny gear. You just cracked stage 5 for your clan round 13 time. Sweet. I think we're also currently on round 13. Yeah. Yeah. That's where the true fun starts. Though let me actually show you something interesting. And that is the power of a T-Hearty. Let me show you what you can do on stage 1 if you have a T-Hearty. I'm somewhat confident in us doing quite decent.
May I have a taste?
So let's make sure.
Kid, come dance to my new compo- Ever ready to slay those who defy order?
Units in. Do we have a normal Agaris? We do, but we don't have him leveled, but we don't need him. Team recommendations. Yeah. I mean, I have all the teams sorted out pretty much, but just turning it. I was debating for quite a while, trying to turn it into something useful.
As you wish. As you wish.
I just wasn't able to
Finally, my
do it properly. Like, I have my teams for like fight 1, fight 3, fight 4 and 5. Fight 2 is a bit awkward. Fight 1 is kind of like, if you don't have T-Hearty, you shouldn't even be attempting fight 1. Yeah. Now, you know, what the best help for your guild could be is really just throwing everything you have at stage 4 and 5. And then hope your people take care of 1, 2, and 3. But, okay, let's make sure we actually gear Jester.
Come, let us be.
Yep, she's geared. Thank you. Alright, so we need a Jester, we need a Daikal. Okay, come on. So for our T-Hearty strat for fight 1, we need a T-Hearty.
Only my turn.
We need a Dacius.
Drawn.
We need a Jester.
Leave it
We need a Daikalo. And to finish it all off, I don't know, we can put in it Noah. No, maybe. Yeah, I mean, we could put in a Noah. He doesn't do much.
We shall release them from their torment.
Alright, and then rotation looks something like this.
Kiss of fate.
Where we just jump with Jester. Get some debuffs going. Maybe we do need an Augustine. Maybe we kind of want an Augustine to get this going a bit more. Oh shit, we lost Jester. I guess level 130 is not level 130 for nothing. We don't have an Agaris leveled here, right? We are very, very poor on the transfusion slots. if you check it out, you can see we only have 10 slots, and Agaris is not one of them. And if I wanted to show you Agaris, I would have to, for example, take out Gilrain, and then we would have to wait 4 hours, right? Oh shit, I didn't even hit the mute button. My bad. I tried, but I failed. But yeah, I've seen some very wild scores. Let's see if we have some examples. Oh, come on, turn down. Okay, so here we have 12.8. Here we have 10, 7. $6 million. Yeah, stuff like this, right? The highest we currently have in our clan that we hit was, I think someone hit 30 million, but that was obviously with like level 150 units, 145. Obviously tier 7 gear. But yeah, T Hardy's damage potential, she's the one that hits the hardest. Like, for example, we could also use her against the infected villagers, which we might have to. But yeah, this whole like bunching up plus whole bunch of damage, it's just a lot. It is just a lot. What I do want to try is T-Amy. I've seen someone use T-Amy instead.
This is
Where's...
interesting.
Oh yeah, we just used Noah, but Noah didn't even do shit. So let's try T-Amy, see how the pushback interacts, because I couldn't test that out on my main account. No T-Amy there. So let's see, if we use T-Amy and push them, can we push them in the direction? To a degree. This is kind of funny, just shoving them all around. Yeah, and then Tihati dying is obviously a bad idea, right? That's not good, not good. We already have 4, even 5. We have 4 different ones and a double Tihati. Yeah. But yeah, if we could break through to 121 on all our units, Tihati would be doing even more. But yeah, 9.9 million something is quite good. Let's try Mokka. Oh, do we have our acapella geared? Or did we steal gear from anybody?
Not too close.
Let's see. Should be fine. Yeah, let's see if we can get a half decent score in infected villagers. Yep. Kryzen only 3 with 4 Seth dupes. Shut up! 4 Seth dupes is awesome, man. That's a lot of Seths.
Desire back.
Lot of Seths.
This is quite interesting.
As you wish. Moonlight revelation. Your vicious runs into the turbid fate is. The flow of time and return with one blood.
Revel in death's embrace.
Cease your struggle.
Oh no! Daikalo got not. Wait, did Daikalo get healed or didn't she get healed? What kind of relationship?
Finally, my turn.
A very personal one, right? Very personal one. But nah, at the end of the day, it just comes down to luck. Like, at some point, you might as well just pull 2 of them in the same temple, right? It all comes down to luck. That's just what it is. Yeah, we're not strong enough. We're not strong enough to wait out. Damn, stage 130, huh?
It's finally
No. Let me show you which UID you actually need. This is how you get proper luck. This is the UID you need to start with. Might take you a while to get it, but yeah, that's the top secret trick the developers don't want you to know about. Just keep in mind though, don't abandon the account if it doesn't start off properly, because it can all turn around in a blink. Like, for example, look at this starting account. We started off with... a Theobald, a bunch of nothing, a Gilrain, bunch of nothing, a Cecia, then an Augustine, then a bunch of nothing, then a Hati, Otavia, and then here. It took us 120 summons, but we did get one. But we got quite, yeah, our premium summons are a little bit more disgusting, right? We got one in the very first 10 pull. and then 160 later, then whatever the hell this is, and then whatever the hell this is, right? But yeah, in between there were a lot of dry streaks, you might say.
It's finally my turn.
Moonlight revelation.
Oh yeah, Daikalo is the furthest unit, isn't she? And that's why she's losing her shield. So what we actually have to do instead is...
As you wish.
do this.
Now then, unleash the devil.
Moonlight revelation.
And then just hope they retarget after we move. But yeah, the worst part is sometimes some characters just don't get shielded. Right? Like if that happens to you, you just have to retry the stage. You just have to retry the stage, and what sometimes helps is, like for example, taking out Darcias and putting Darcias back in again.
Revelation. The flow of time. And return what once was.
Revel in death's embrace.
My return from hell.
Flow of time. And return what once was.
Revel in death's embrace. The essence of equilibrium.
My return from hell.
Flow of time. And return what once was.
My return from hell.
Essence of equilibrium.
Time. And return what once was.
Revel in death's embrace. The essence of equilibrium.
My return from hell.
But you know, sometimes getting cooked is all you can do, right? Like some characters, like especially once the stage gets higher than your character level, trying to get higher scores here becomes harder and harder. That's for sure. And that's also one of the reasons why these stages are so annoying. But yeah, hey, you'll get more, but you know what? As long as you get like good meta non-ancestors, you're more than fine, right? If you can get good luck on Lamias, if you can get good luck on Daikalos, if you can get good luck on Van Helsings, if you have good luck on Acapellas, Stereite Aeonas, you don't really need ancestors that much, right? You can always just pick T. Harty from the coffin at 450, and then you'll have most of what you need. Okay. I think we ended here, people. I should prepare more for tomorrow. At least we had the Bella reveal today, which was quite good. But yeah, tomorrow I hopefully get... I mean, maybe we'll do an Ancestor guide. I have to see if I want to do Clan v Clan. Clan Hunt. Because one of the issues is, with the stage being level 200, I don't even know how good we'll be able to perform there anymore, right? But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in once again. We might even be able to beat 15-8 tomorrow. I hope we are. So yeah, thank you all so much, and we see each other.